So they brought out a world premiere Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer, which is one of my favorite game series of all time. They brought out Hades 2 and brought it into early access, which is a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time. And now they got a trailer for GreedFall 2, which is another sequel to one of my other favorite games of all time. I'm just I'm just having fun. I'm looking at they got this official Doneigada uh, Doneigada trailer for GreedFall 2 Dying World. And then IGN got a hands-on preview with it. So I got to look and I got to see what they did. But I'm finna watch this official Doneigada, a trailer for doggone GreedFall 2. Let me go ahead. Let me get into it. Hold on. Bow. It's a little short trailer and alpha gameplay. Doneigada.
Sama el Doneigada. Yes, Doige. Sak Swiss deri casa. Isradai dalara moderna nama Suzuki. Reden dechte renao davaras. Raquel Aurel Paradiden.
And in this game, you are is officially playing one of the natives. You was a native in the first game, but you didn't know it. You found out, so you weren't immersed in this culture. Okay, in this game, you gonna be immersed in the culture. And when I tell you that first game was so
Negosum. Yes, Doige.
it was a gem. Okay, and it just looked good. It didn't really show nothing, just telling about uh, the Doneigada. But doggone, that first game, it was it was a gem. I want let me see, it was such an underrated game. Okay, it really was. I enjoyed that game. It got into my top 10 games of all time, just like I said with Hades. Greedfall is one of my top games of all time. Um, it, this trailer looks pretty good. It didn't really show a lot, but IGN brought out a official preview, not hands-on preview. They got of the doggone game, so I gotta look at what they talking about. Look at their preview, so I go.
GreedFall is one of those underrated games that punched
It
well above its
sure
weight
live.
with some extremely unique world building that really made it stand apart. After going hands-on with GreedFall 2, The Dying World, I'm really eager to jump back into the bizarre and magical island of Tir which seems like it'll be retaining all of its wonderful weirdness while also making a major pivot in the gameplay department.
So that's
Playing as a
good. That's good.
supernaturally gifted native belonging to the Yektfredi tribe, I got the chance to meet some interesting characters, explore the labyrinthine woods I called home, make some extremely questionable story decisions, and most importantly, take the all-new combat system for a spin. Even in this extremely early
I
stage,
wonder
I see a
is
lot of
any
potential
of
for
the
this audacious yet
characters from the first
unimaginable
game gonna appear
story.
like Ciora. Okay, come on, Travis.
Outriders has never been shy about its BioWare influences, but while 2019's GreedFall really pulled off some unique world building and characters, its combat left something to be desired. The sequel hopes to correct this shortcoming by doing away with the straightforward hack-and-slash bouts found in its predecessor and replacing them with semi-real-time strategic clashes that feel very reminiscent of Dragon Age Origins. Now you'll be
Huh.
pausing the battle, assessing the arena, and queuing up a set of actions for each of your characters before allowing the flow of time again and watching your machinations unfold. This
That sound
similarity to
pretty
Dragon Age
good.
isn't accidental, as the studio specifically cited Origins as a beloved game it's hoping to emulate with the slower, more tactical combat style. The
Huh.
alpha build I played definitely still had its wrinkles, but I could already see the vision for this pivot, which
There
moves it
go them
away from the
beasts.
crowded space of fast-paced third-person action games and gives it a much more distinctive old-school feel. The role-based abilities you'll unlock and unleash on your enemies do things like cover an area of the battlefield,
I
make
do
nearby
actually want to see
civilians
what
invisible
the
and spawn
villains
a
are gonna
huge
be in
number of
this game
enemies
because,
within
like it
range,
said,
or let you leap into close
you
range
mainly
with
had to
enemy
deal with
units
a
to get
lot
your
of
character
infected
and
beasts
deal
in the
more
first
damage,
game too.
and each has its own cooldown for you to juggle while planning your next set of moves. Meticulously poring over various stat listings and ability effects appealed to the spreadsheet-loving RPG nerd inside me, and the novelty of swapping between characters made me feel like a commander issuing orders to my subordinates from on high. It's been a
Hmm.
minute since I played a game that made use of this type of combat, and it scratched an ancient itch I didn't know I still had. Toggling between all the characters in my party
When
also
is
helped
this
me
game
better
coming
understand
out?
how each of them worked and differed in their fighting styles, and how they could prove useful while out exploring the world. For example, learning that one of my party members had a keen eye for tracking animals through the wild and was adept at disarming traps and
Oh,
picking locks led me to favor them while running around the woods. One of my other allies, on the other hand, was mostly just good at thwacking enemies into pulp with a hammer the size of a child.
so I'm
Here's
looking
where
at that. It
choosing
look
combat
like your
between
whole
party
crew is a
and group
native. I
skirmish.
like
That's
that.
something the first game could have benefited from, since playing as just Desarde could get stale in an RPG that
Eh,
lasts dozens of hours
I
and needs a
ain't get
whole lot of
stale.
fighting.
Go on with
Not
that.
only does this new system inject some variety into the mix, but it also helped me understand the characters better and each of their particular quirks, strengths, and shortcomings. Thankfully, I won't have to wait long to play more Greedfall 2, which is
What?
slated to hit early access later this year. Here's hoping they'll be
What you
able to
mean
follow in the
early
footsteps of
access?
Baldur's Gate 3 and turn this ambitious sequel into something really special. For more, check out our recent previews of Killer Clowns from Outer Space and
I don't
previews
know
of
about
Burning
these
for everyone
guys
else
keep on
who's
saying
exploring the new world
they
of
hit
Greedfall
early
2.
access. Is it gonna be on early access on console? Because that's just like Hades. Hades is the went into early access on the PC. I can't even play it. And they talking about this is gonna hit early access next next later on this year. How much of the game can you play? Cause I did hear about Baldur Gates in the early access, and it did pretty good. People were playing that the missions they had over and over again until it fully released. But I also heard about somebody who played it so much to where when it was fully released, they was already burnt out from the game. So these early access things, while it can help, it can hinder as well. But I don't know. This might not hinder me uh for a doggone GreedFall 1. I didn't never get tired of it. It make me want to even go back and play it again. But I can't wait till GreedFall 2, The Dying World come out. But until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you later.